There's a new Chewbacca Bandolier strap. Fits over your shoulder for play and holds 10 action figures securely. Like new Princess Leia Organic and Reese, each sold separately. It even has pouches.
New C-3PO collector's case, Chewbacca Bandolier strap and action figures, each sold separately.
Well, hello there. So this video is going to be about the Chewbacca Bandolier strap. Some of you guys collect this and some of you don't collect this, but I wanted to add this to our collection. So my buddy has a comic store. We go there all the time. He's had this sitting in there on the shelf, and I finally got it yesterday. And if this is your first time with Toy Bounty Hunter, you can subscribe or like the video. It's up to you. I'm not going to force anybody to do that. Just kidding, guys. So in 1983, Kenner came out with the Chewbacca Bandolier strap, and the kids could be able to put the strap on them and put their figures on the strap and put their accessories in these two little boxes so they can go to their friends' houses and have battles with each other over these figures and etc. Now, some of you guys that grew up with the original Star Wars, a lot of you probably had the Chewbacca Bandolier strap. And a lot of you guys probably thought it was a joke. The original C-3PO case, I believe, came out at the same time they released this. As you can see, I found this with the box, and as far as I can tell, the box is in okay condition. I mean, it's in, to me personally, I think this box is in great shape. I am gonna leave it in the box while I display it in our Star Wars collection. I will take out the belt and show you guys, and also show you the little accessory boxes that you can put your weapons and all that stuff in it. I love the box. I love the box on this thing, and I'm not a really big box collector. I think I'm slowly getting into collecting boxes. So here's a closer look at the box for you guys. Now the cover of this box, it just looks really cool, and you gotta have one of these in your collection. I didn't think I was gonna get this thing, and I said, well, if I find it in the box, I'll buy it. It just happens that my friend that owns the comic store happened to have it, and I kept forgetting that he had it there because I was getting other stuff every time I'd go into the store. The other day I just said screw it, and I got this thing, and it's awesome. This thing is cool. This will definitely look good in the Star Wars room, and I know that a lot of you guys that grew up with vintage Star Wars had this, and you guys have a lot of memories with this thing. So on the top of the box, this is what you got. The bottom of the box up front, they have the picture displayed with all the action figures and the storage for the accessories. So that's really cool just to be able to see that displayed on the box like that. I do have the original stickers still on my two boxes in here. Now the original foam is gone, which is common, just like the Dagobah set and the trash compactor. The foam over time just gets all disintegrated and you lose it. Here is the shot of the back of the box, and you have to admit, Chewbacca looks pretty cool, man. And on the back, on the right side, there are pictures. So Kenner displayed that on the box. I got everything pulled out. We have the box, we have the strap, and we have the two boxes for your accessories to go in. So I'm gonna give you guys a closer look at these items. I wish that the foam was on the strap so I could display the whole thing outside the box. I think having it in the box and just displaying the box in the Star Wars collection is pretty cool on its own. It blends in. It's vintage. It's real vintage. You can't beat the boxes that Kenner made back in the day. They're just unique, and a lot of collectors love the way the boxes look. If it's old school, baby, I want it. So let's get a closer look at the Chewbacca Bandolier strap and the accessory boxes. So this thing is a little small, which was made for kids back in the day. So Kenner just had this strap made so these kids could put their action figures on it and carry it with them, instead of having the carrying cases of the C-3PO and Darth Vader and the two vinyl cases that came out, which I think there's actually three, because I think there is a Return of the Jedi one out there. I just haven't been able to put my hands on one, and I want one of those really bad. And here's what the inside looks like inside the box for your accessories, which is really cool. So if you guys want to add this to your collection, I say go for it. It's just pretty cool to have this thing and say that it's from the original line of Star Wars and that Kenner made it, and that this thing was out there and it did exist. If I was a kid back in the day and this came out, I probably would have been really hyped to ask my mom or dad to get it for me. It's just cool to have something that's Kenner vintage added to the collection. You don't have to just collect action figures. It could be posters, cups, anything that was made from back then. Because not a lot of it's still around and people destroy it or it gets lost. You have to save those kind of things so they can keep going to other collectors. So cherish your collection, love your collection, enjoy your collection, collect what you like, and may the force be with you guys.